Hello girls and boys. Hello to everybody else who's joining us today for our bedtime story. I hope you've had a lovely day. I hope you've done something that's made you feel proud, and I hope you've done something today that's made you feel positive, and I hope you've done something today that has made you feel like you've achieved something. So, are you ready for today's story? Are you sitting comfortably? Are you snuggled down somewhere? Either on a sofa, on a chair, on a beanbag, in bed, on somebody else's bed. Maybe you're sitting on mummy or daddy's bed. Maybe you're sitting on your brother or sister's bed. Who knows? But I hope wherever you are, you're comfy. Now, our story today is called You're All My Favourites. And as you can see, it's about 3 bears. There they are. And this story today is written by the author called Sam McBratney. Not heard of her before. I've seen the book, but I don't think I've heard of the author. So let's begin. You are all my favourites. Once upon a time, there was a mother bear, a father bear, and 3 baby bears. A first baby bear, a second baby bear, and a third baby bear. Oops. Whoever tucked them in at night always said the same thing. They always said, "You are the most wonderful bears in the whole wide world." One night, after their mummy bear had tucked them in, and after she'd said, "You are the most wonderful baby bears in the whole wide world," the baby bears began to wonder. Or another word for that is think. They began to think. "But how do you know?" they asked their mummy bear. "How do you know we are the most wonderful baby bears in the whole wide world?" "Because your daddy told me," said their mummy bear. "When your daddy saw you on the night that you were born, he said, and I remember it very well, he said, 'Those are the nicest bears, the nicest baby bears I've ever seen. They are the nicest baby bears anyone has ever seen.'" That was a good answer. The 3 baby bears snuggled down as content as could be. And the second baby bear began to wonder. "Maybe Daddy loves the other 2 more than me," she thought. They were boy bears after all, and she was not. And the third baby bear began to worry. "And I'm only the littlest," he thought. "Everybody's bigger than me." So that night, the 3 baby bears asked their daddy bear, "But which one of us do you like the most? Who is your favourite? We can't all be the best." "Oh, yes, you can," said their daddy bear. "I know you can, because I heard your mummy say so when she saw you." And Daddy Bear picked up the first baby bear to give him a cuddle. She said, "This is the most perfect first little bear that anyone has ever seen, even with no patches." "Patches don't matter at all," replied Daddy as he tucked him in. "And when your mummy bear saw you," Daddy Bear picked up the second bear, she said, "That is the most perfect second little bear that anyone has ever seen, even if I'm not a boy." Girl or boy, it makes no difference, said Daddy, and he hugged her tight. And when your mummy bear saw you, Daddy Bear lifted the last baby bear into his arms, she said, "This is the most perfect third little bear that anyone has ever seen. Even if I'm the littlest. Biggie or Littly, we love you just the same." So there, 3 favourites. You're all my favourites. And the best baby bears in the whole wide world went to sleep as happily as they could, because that was a good answer too. And then that is the end of the story. I wonder if any of you have ever had those thoughts or chats about how you feel. And if you have, or if you haven't, I know that the answer that you would get would be exactly the same as the answers the bear was given. That you are your mummy and daddy's favourites, because you are special for who you are, and you are special for being just the way you are. So well done, girls and boys. Thank you for being special. Thank you for being all of our favourites. Have a lovely sleep. But before you do, have you, wait for it, yes, have you 1, cleaned your teeth, 2, been to the toilet and done that final wee, and 3, are you ready for bed in whatever you do or don't sleep in? I hope you are, and that you're going to have a wonderful sleep tonight, snuggling down in your lovely comfy beds.